Well, either way, game is up. Let's go ahead and hop into Belshire Vestige, our first map in this next best of 3.
Let us indeed. So, ladies and gentlemen, up to the northwest position in the Blue Trunks playing Protoss, it is none other than Foyu Tassadar.
That is correct.
I never thought I'd ever get to say or introduce anyone from Foyu ever again. So this is a nice little nostalgia moment. We just need Xenex to come back now, and everything's going to feel great.
Oh, man. And maybe the Wera clan.
That would be a terrifying thing indeed, wouldn't it? Versus his opponent down to the southeast position in the Red Trunks playing Terran, it is Drunkenboi.
Drunkenboi in the red this time. Not sure what to expect out of our Canadian Terran hopeful, but I've got my fingers crossed that it's exciting. Tassadar showed 2 base builds twice against Vibe. Now, this is a much different matchup, and presumably he's got a much different style. But Belshire Vestige is one of those maps where Protoss players can get cheeky, as the Brits like to say.
They can. They can certainly get cheeky. They can put on some shenanigans if they so desire. And we'll see whether or not that is... Well, we know that's a possibility for Tassadar. We already saw the kind of early DT play there. And Tassadar is certainly not a big macro player. If he can play on 2 base and win, he will. And we'll see if Drunkenboi can deal with that.
Is shenanigans a very British word? Is that something you guys use on the other side of the ocean?
I like using shenanigans. I don't know if everybody likes using shenanigans, but it's definitely a term that happens. And I think it should happen more.
What about tomfoolery?
Tomfoolery. Hogwash. That's the one. We could use that.
Probe Scout's going to sneak in here, and it will see the gas opening for Drunkenboi. I suspect this is just for a Reaper.
Probably.
And, come on, Drunkenboi. There it is.
There it is. Yeah, he can't go straight into Hellbats anymore, so it's probably going to be a Reaper. Now, of course, Drunkenboi made a name for himself with 1-base plays, strangely enough. He actually knocked out one of our ex-players. He knocked Mia out of the Challenger qualifiers before Season 1 with, I believe, a 1-base Hellion build. So he's a bit cheesy. At least he was. Since I've seen him lately, obviously he used to be on FXO. He's now on Demos, which is a Canadian organization based out of Saskatchewan. How the hell do you say that?
Saskatchewan.
That's not a real thing. They just made that up. I don't know why they're doing that. They did that on purpose to confuse people. It's like Quebec. Yeah, that's there to confuse people. Speaking of to confuse people, Proxy Stargate out of Tassadar down at the bottom of the map.
Roddy would be proud. This is almost certainly going to be for a couple of Oracles. SCV Scout in the main base doesn't see much, and the absence of this of things here could, in fact, cue Drunkenboi to what's happening here. Will he recognize that there's a pylon missing, or is he going to feel like, you know, this looks normal?
Yeah, he's going to scout the location. He's going to see it immediately. The Reaper, as soon as he saw that, the Reaper turned around and scouted. That is really nice. Unfortunately, Reaper DPS is so low that he can't actually kill the pylon before the Oracle finishes building, which is a little bit annoying for him, to say the least. But it's going to give him warning. He's not responding with an engineering bay. He is building a factory. He could get a Widow Mine out here, but...
He's also producing Marines 2 at a time off of that reactored barracks, and... You know, with the Marines showing up, there's a chance this Oracle's going to pop out.
It's getting out, especially with Chrono Boost. And those 2 Marines are not enough either. There's a Stalker to back them up as well. So all these guys are actually going to die. And I don't think that pylon is going to go.
Oh, and the Oracle will finish.
Decided to leave.
And actually, a Probe's going to come forward and plant a new pylon. So more Oracles are in the cards here. Meanwhile, the first Oracle is going to make its way over to the main base. Total Biscuit, there is nothing at home to defend.
Freebies, here we go. Tassadar made an interesting decision that I almost questioned there, but considering this is a wide open base, a lovely little basket of fruit that he is ready to pluck, this was a pretty good call by him. He could have actually stopped that pylon from dying. He's now engaging directly against the Marines. You need more than 4 Marines to kill an Oracle. I believe it's 5 microed Marines will kill an Oracle.
And if it wasn't bad enough already, the Stalker manages to kill the SCV building, the bunker, and Drunkenboi. You know, he took a bit of a chance by sending those Marines over to try and kill that pylon, and he's going to be punished for it hard here. He's losing so much mining time. He's lost so many workers already.
This is devastating. This Stalker shouldn't even be here, but it is. And looks like Drunkenboi is going to be able to drive it away. There's Marines actually coming to intercept, but they're rallied to the wrong place. So that's actually almost got into the main. It's now going to die, but... Regardless, the damage has been done, certainly. 1 Oracle's out. He's not even going to bother building another one. He's actually... Hang on a second. It looks like he's repowered that, but it's showing that it's powered.
This is the most We've heard about the Artosis pylon. What do you call this one?
It's useless. It's just there for show. I have no idea what I'd call it, Mr. Bitter.
This must be the Mr. Bitter pylon.
Oh, don't be supplicating. What the hell's wrong with you? God, Kev's out of the office 5 minutes and you all go to pieces. That's not okay.
Oracle's going to make his way into the main where he's going to find more unprotected SCVs and...
That's rough.
Yeah. The situation gets worse and worse here for poor Drunkenboi, who is, he's working with 20 harvesters against 33. Tassadar has, of course, expanded behind all of this, and he's just beginning to prepare for his mid-game. He's got his robo down. Only 3 gates at the moment, but I think Tassadar could really do just about anything from here.
Yeah, I think so. You know, it's been murder most foul the entire way. The Oracle's just been having a field day. 13 workers killed is a massive amount at this stage of the game. And yes, Drunkenboi did get his orbital command download early, and he's got mules to kind of get back into this. But now, you know, what options does he even have for aggression? He's building Hellions, which is pretty much Drunkenboi's go-to thing. When behind, build Hellions. In any other situation, also build Hellions. See what you can do with it. And, you know, he might be able to get into the mineral line with a drop. That might happen. The Oracle's kind of scouting around, looking for things. It doesn't really find anything as of yet. But regardless, well, this is not a great situation for him to be in.
He's going to find a couple more SCVs and chase them off the mineral line once more. Where are the Marines? They're just, they're out of position and...
Yep. Not going to be doing much. The engineering base not going up anytime soon either. Drunkenboi tries to get over there, but there is no stim whatsoever, so he's not going to be catching the Oracle in a million years. Takes out yet another worker for free, so that's 15 now, and then just backs away, and it's going to keep doing this. There's a Viking on the way out, but we're going to have to see if Drunkenboi can make anything happen with this. There's a drop coming over with a single Widow Mine that's going to go down. Let's see what it can do.
Can you be a hero?
No, you can't. You're rubbish. Is what I would say a bit of mine. Oh dear. It looked like a pile of stuff that was going to die, and then that one probe just ruined it for everybody.
He threw himself on the grenade, man.
Off. Look at that. That was a good little attack there with the Hellions in the natural there.
They have managed to roast actually 12 probes, so these Hellions...
He's going to get another one. He's going to get a massive batch here. These Hellions, I tell you...
Oh, doing some excellent work. They will pick up a few more probe kills.
This is ridiculous. These are the most effective Hellions I've ever seen. These are like the Boxer-era Blue Flame Hellions with +10, only they don't have Blue Flame. 22 workers killed by 4 Hellions. Tassadar must be feeling embarrassed, but he was more focused on killing his opponent.
Yeah. Fantastic work with the Hellions. Unfortunately, there's a very scary push of 5 Stalkers and an Immortal at the front of Drunkenboi's base.
Yeah, I would have said Drunkenboi's just got back into this game and then I realized, oh yeah, there's an army killing everything. Yep. That's problematic. Yep. And in comes that Oracle. Drunkenboi's going to have some nightmares about that. Although,
the Widow Mine will be a hero.
It will, but there's not enough units on the field here for Drunkenboi to stop this, and his production is not good enough to keep up with it. There's the GG, and down he goes.
Good game. Tassadar now 3-0 on the day. Drunkenboi tried to